Suaranya kok sini bikin harusnya bagus ya. Oke. Okay guys, hello. Konbanwa minasan. Hinagawa Kyomi desu. Welcome to another stream. To another gaming stream. Tapi ini kita main game HP. Today we're gonna play a phone game actually. Ya semoga nggak ada iklan. aku tadi sambil nyeting itunya ada iklan terus. Aduh, semoga nanti nggak ada iklan ya guys. Aduh, kalau ada iklan udahlah. Soalnya kecil. Coba mata. Mau aku gedein. Halo. Coba. Ini udah cukup. I'm gonna greet everyone here first. Hello Ryan, welcome to the stream. Hello Sonia, welcome. Halo bang. Oke, Raf, halo, akhirnya live beneran. Iya, gitulah. Akhirnya ya. Halo Hydra, numpang absen. Oke, good luck on doing your test. Apa nih? Halo Jaka, halo Pak Jaka, halo. Welcome to the stream. Oke, mana nih? Mesti kagetin tadi. Gimana saya? Tadi aku baru nambahin itu. Apa? Baru nambahin BGM baru. In the last minute. Okay. Hello Cheeseman, welcome to the stream. Halo. Ya, nama bayinya siapa? I have no idea. Kalian mau namain? Nama bayi yang haram apa? Astaga. Kayak gitu guys. Oke, jadi mungkin udah dilihat dari thumbnail kalau itu sebenarnya bayinya serem juga. Ya, semoga kita nggak aneh-aneh gitu. Oh, hello Ryuga, welcome to the stream. Halo. Udin. Udin. Apa ya? Nama bayi yang ngeselin. Udin, Asep. Udah Asep kali ya. Kayak Udin, aku udah sering pakai Udin kayak. Oke, jadi kita mulai saja. Ini semoga tidak banyak iklan. Kyomi enggak. No. Jangan pakai nama apa? Kyomi. Jahat parah ya. Ya. Hai. So let's just start. Aku sebenarnya nggak tahu ini game apaan, tapi ya. This night one, the sitter. It's time for bed. The child. Is that what you think? Is that what you think? Aduh. First start. Udah kah? Okay. Bentar, aku kecilin dulu. Ini udah aman. Mitsuha namae wa Mitsuha kimi no namae wa? Are we a babysitter? I guess so. So, feed the baby. Aduh, ini screen-nya kecil juga ya. Gimana nih? The baby. Oh, ini toilet. Nah, kita say hi to Asep. Say hi to Asep, guys. Say hi to Asep. Halo, Dwi, welcome to the stream. Halo, Armada Himalaya, welcome to the stream. Halo. Bayinya jadi bola basket. Emang bisa kah? Lihat deh. Look at him. Say hi, guys. Good evening, Iman-san. Welcome to the stream. Semoga gak ada Bang Ziot. Aku lagi ganti. Okay. So here's the baby. Say hello to Asap, everyone. So cute. What do you mean it's so cute? No, it's not. Look at that. So we have to feed the baby. Okay. Aduh, ini susah juga ya. Oh, there's like only one thing that we have. Wait, baby. Eh, you see that smile? Oh my god! Take baby to the changing table. What the hell is this? Who are you? Oh my god. Changing table. Where's it? Is it this one? Changing map. This is so ugly. Wait, do you put it here? Like, here? Get a new nappy. Where's the new nappy? Oh, there's a nappy here. Gimana sih? Pantatnya. Wait. Wait. Take baby to bed. Wait, ini suaranya kedengeran gak sih? Aku. Iklan! Oh no! Iklan! Oh my god! Oh my god! Take baby to bed. Okay. Namanya juga game HP ya. Oh, here. We put it there. Turn the lights out. Okay, we turn the lights off and flew. Oh my god. Good night. Wait for the parents and we watch TV on the sofa. Yes. Wait. Chill out on sofa. Let's go. Ketahuan gameran nih. Ini game HP aja, guys. Gabut, guys. Aduh. Settle baby. Ada apa ini? Keren gak sih? Keren gak ya? Kita coba. Doko? Oh my god, ew! You got, like, take baby to bed again. Coba bayi dimasukin oven. Kayaknya nggak bakal ada apa-apa sih. Kita throw it? Oh god, okay. We turn the lights out again. Oh wow. Tolong ya iklannya support sini juga. Ya, udah. Nanti kalau di jam scare iklan lagi aku nggak ngerti lagi sih. Malam sweetie, hello, welcome to the stream. Good evening. The guy, his eyes look so scary. Exactly. Kono bangumi wa gorano. Oh my god. I swear to god, stop it. Kita kayaknya bakal di jump scare iklan sama muka bayinya. Okay guys. Lama-lama gini sama mengerikannya. Bayinya bayi setan, literal gak jelas gitu ya. Halo Ziat, welcome to the stream. Hello, tolong ya. Email terbuka lebar. Yes. The child laughing. Look, isn't it funny? I told you not to do that. Night 2. Okay. We do the same thing. Get bottle from the fridge. I think it's here. Yeah. I am locked. I am blocked, guys. Oh, it was locked. It was locked like a few seconds ago. Oh my god, how dare you? How dare you, Asep? Asep, lu kalau kamu nakal nanti aku betok deh. Tuhan. Oh god. Here we go again, guys. Here we go again. Why do you have to look at me like that? No, don't look at me like that. We have to take. Ah! Tunggu. Wait, a soul trapped by the baby? Catch Snappy. Uh, 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 uh. What is that? A talisman. I cannot take it. Wait, talisman and their uses in childcare. What? No! What? Eh? Change the baby. Bayi di mana? Where's the baby? Baby, Asep, kamu di mana, Asep? Asep. Hey, Bayi Dajjal, hey. Sep, Anda di mana, Sep? Pisau. Sep. Dajjal di situ ternyata. Oke, here. Astaga, sumpah senyumannya sangat menawan ya. Senyuman menawan ini. Take baby to the bed. Let's go. Ini. What? Did you see that? Sep? What did you do? Sumpah. Senyumannya. Turns the lights out. Yes, good night. Kita kayak ya chill out. Kita chill out lagi dong. Sesantai itu kah dengan Bayi Dajjal gitu? Ada Bayi Dajjal tapi kita santai aja kah? Yang lahirin anak siapa nggak tahu. Ini aku jadi babysitter loh. Aku jadi babysitter. Ini aku bukan jadi emaknya ya guys. Ini aku jadi babysitter. I'm just a babysitter. Again, I swear to God. Iklan lagi. Hello Ahmad, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Today we're babysitting a creepy baby. Promo terus ya. Game gratis mungkin akan kecoba. Coba aja. Aku nggak tahu ini sampai night keberapa ya. Ini masih night ketiga. Literal the son of Lucifer. Maybe. Mungkin kita tanpa kita tahu ternyata emang beneran anak Dajjal gitu, beneran. Anak Kyomi kan di bara. Maksudnya gimana? Enggak, aku nggak punya anak. Nggak punya. Android ya kan? Iya. Ini aku main pakai Android. Let's go. Tolong ya tadi emailnya ditunggu. Iya. Gitu deh. Ini kelihatan nggak? Ke disconnect kayaknya. Aduh, gomenasai. Ini aku connect lagi. Kayaknya ke disconnect deh. Cuma mate. I don't realize. Kita kayaknya ke disconnect deh. Enggak lah, katanya disconnect. Apaan ini? Nanti ngejokes ya, joke internal masih aja di bawah-bawah. Jangan bawa-bawa, nanti banyak yang tidak mengerti. Ini kok nggak bisa ya? Ada apa ini? Apakah aku harus restart? Nah, please, ada apa ini? Kalian bisa lihat gak ya? Ini? Oke, masih dark screen. Oke, gomenasai. I have to restart it again. Ya, kita ngobrol-ngobrol dulu ya sambil aku restart ini. Dasha. Yep, okay. This should work. Okay. Mana nih? Aku baca dulu. Nanti ngejokes gimana? Ngebug. Maybe kayak ke close deh aplikasi yang aku pakai. Ini udah bisa. There you go. Joknya udah buat motor. Nggak, udahlah. Ya udahlah. Ya udah makan kak tadi. Yes, aku udah makan. Aku makan sore. Okay. Night 3. Good night. Sweet dreams. I will show you my dreams. Tim HP Timda Bimsa diamjak kerja sama. Iya, ini kenapa sih? Kayaknya aplikasinya sih. Oke. Ya, ayo. Watch on the sofa. Kalian bisa dengar kah? Suara HP-nya kedengeran nggak? Oh my god. The eyes. Sumpah, asap serem banget. Sumpah ini gelap. Terus kayak dia ngeliatin kayak sambil senyum gitu. Seremnya. Hey, ini anak siapa sumpah dah. Why do I agree to this? Feed me. Yes, I will feed you all. Oh my god. Where am I? Yes, here. What is that? Sick baby, it's a changing table. Stop. Can you please give me peace just for a while? Please. Okay. Hello, Kai. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Chica. Oke. Oke. Nah, berarti next stream update 12 Desember. Oh, ada update-nya kah? Baru tahu. Hai. Hai, hai, hai. Oh my god. Lah udah selesai. Oke. Oke. Guys, guys. Gimana ya? Gimana ya? Ini kayaknya terlalu pendek deh, guys. Gimana ya, guys? We're not I don't think I'm gonna end it. I'm not gonna end langsung kayaknya. Syukurlah berakhir, kalau masih lanjut gue out. Teriakan mau bikin jantungan, kamu merasa masih demo. I guess so. I'm sorry for the screaming, guys. Going outside. Free talk, let's go. Free talk. Ayo, guys. So, karena itu cuma sebentar. Jadi kita akan ngobrol-ngobrol tapi related to horror. Karena tadi kita nanti kita cerita horor saja, guys. Aku padahal pingin buat kayak emang khusus gitu untuk horor, tapi karena ini game cuma 20 menit dong, jadi kita ngobrol-ngobrol horor saja. Mungkin aku bakal bacain creepypasta. Yes, bentar, kita ganti. Aduh, ini improvisasi sekali gitu ya. Oke, jadi kita ganti scene ya, biar bisa free talk. Yes. Maaf ya guys kalau aku teriakannya kenceng banget. Gomenasai. Itu yang pada baru datang. Maaf banget loh. Aku teriak. Ya ini aku belanja. Oh my god. Aduh, aku di astaga. Belanja online. Contoh banget. Hai. Jadi kita ganti sini dulu. Let's go. Wait, let's go. Ada Mina. Nah. There you go. Aduh. Ya. Itu. Gimana sih? Ini. Yap. Let's go. Kita free talk. Kita sekarang free talk. Kita ganti ke free talk, guys. Udah tahu. Oke, sebenarnya jadi gini, guys. Well, I thought the game would be longer, so that's why I made a specific stream just for that. But apparently it's that short. It's just 20 minutes. So today we're gonna do creepypasta and free talk session. Yes. Karena aku nggak mungkin lah end langsung gitu. Kayaknya terlalu cepat, ya nggak sih? Oke, bentar, aku ke greet semua yang baru datang. Gomenasai. Hai, Oshika-san, welcome to the stream. Tadi aku udah ya. Renviram, welcome to the stream. Nero, welcome to the stream. Halo. Maaf kalau tiba-tiba dengar suara teriak. Game Slayer-san, welcome to the stream. Tapi game HP berarti biasanya sebentar saya mau. I see. Aku baru tahu. Karena jadi aku pernah stumble upon it and I thought that it may be fun to just, play like a phone game. But apparently it's that short. I didn't expect that. But it's fine. Kita bakal melenceng ke free talk dan creepypasta. Let's go. Bahas apa nih biar enak kalau free talk? Iya, kita yang horor-horor saja karena ini tadi game horor dan kalian udah denger aku teriak. Creepy jadi alarm apa? Jangan gitu. Nanti budak kalian, Ini budak gitu. Hai Hai. Oh, taruh ini. Hai. Tapi emang fix by Dajjal emang. Yes, ini lebih Dajjal daripada yang di Mother Simulator. Ya ini ujung saat malam Jumat. What? Oh iya sih. Oh iya ya, nggak salah. Iya. Iya, aku lupa hari Kamis ini. Aku takut kalian lihat soal Hai. Jadi itu. Jadi kita mulai saja. Aku bacain creepypasta. Apa nih ya? Yang mana nih ya? Tapi ini bahasa Inggris. Ya, semoga kalian pada ngerti. Creepypasta presents just one more. Okay, here. Ini wait, kita BGM ganti dulu deh. Biar lebih creepy gak sih? Yoi dong, let's go. Aku ganti BGM-nya. Biar GG. Nah, udah. Let's go. Aku punya kisah horor nih, Kyomi. Oke, kalian bisa juga chat, nanti aku bacain. Aku baca ini satu creepypasta dulu. And wait, I'm gonna drink first because I am thirsty. Can you voice act the stories? I hope I can. I hope I can do that. I'll try. So the title of this creepypasta is just one more. Bentar, ini desktop audio. Okay. Horror storytelling. Yes, let's go. So estimated reading time 11 minutes. Okay, bear with me. 11 minutes. Let's go. Stacy Chapman pulled hard on the cold metal of the gate. The rusted iron hinges resisted, and it squealed as it moved. She winced at the sound as it cut through the quiet of the cemetery. She pulled hard again. It moved another 6 inches, but would go no further. She glanced around to ensure that she had not attracted any unwanted company, then checked her watch. 12 minutes until midnight. She still had time. She adjusted her glasses, tied back her long brown hair, and then slipped through the antique gate. The moonlight illuminated the mausoleum up ahead. The ancient structure set with dry, dead vines engulfing it, as if unwilling to release their prize. They snaked their way around gray weathered stone as old as the trees surrounding it. 2 ornate pillars fought to hold up the stonework as it slumped with the weight of its century-long burden. She edged closer through the long grass and weeds. The pockmarked outer wall of the structure was covered in years of mold and damp. The motionless stone face that hung above the 2 large black wooden doors sneered down, warning off anyone foolish enough to try and enter. "That's me," she thought as she crept forward. Stupid. She could just make out the name above the doors, carved into a worn granite plaque. Marshallville. She felt uneasy seeing that name. Every person in town knew it, and the legend it bore. Vincenzo. Vincenzo Marcoville, the monster of Milford. He was a child killer, murdering 3 of his 4 young daughters with a hand sickle back in 1913.
She heard that when the authorities stormed Vincenzo's home, they found the bloody bodies of his children laid out on the floor, their arms crossed over their chest, with one white rose in each little hand. Vincenzo was there, clenching the blood-soaked sickle, as he calmly rocked back and forth, repeating, "Just one more," over and over again. He would never get a chance to finish his grisly task. Vincenzo's trial was quick. He was found guilty, and 2 weeks later sent to the electric chair. Stacy shivered when she pictured it. There had been one empty spot on the floor the day they took him away. Empty save for a single white rose. The place meant for the fourth daughter, Mary, Stacy's great-grandmother. Mary had been away at the doctor with her mother that day, and much to Stacy's relief, had been spared. Stacy had discovered the relationship by accident the day before, when looking through a stack of genealogy papers spread out on the kitchen table. A recent hobby of her father's. He had traced their family tree all the way back to its origins in Europe and found a connection to the Markoville line. Her best friends, Corey and Trina, had a field day when she told them. "Holy shit, Stacy! You're related to the monster?" Corey said, eyes wide with glee. They had met because of the Markoville legend. They were assigned to be partners for a presentation in English. She wanted it to be about music, but Corey had insisted about the Markoville family. It didn't take him long to come up with the idea of Stacy taking a midnight selfie with her great-great-grandfather. Advertisement. "It would be so lit! The creepiest family reunion ever!" Corey had said. "Come on, Stacy, you have to do it," Trina added. "Of course, if you're too scared, then just..." "I'm not scared," Stacy snapped back. Of course she wasn't, at least not of Vincenzo's ghost. She just wasn't so sure about anyone else that might be hanging around in graveyards in the middle of the night. As Stacy reached the mausoleum doors, she felt as if she were being watched. She looked around, fearful. She couldn't see much through the darkness but the vague shapes of gravestones and a few squat trees. She wondered if her friends had followed her. "Corey, is that you?" she asked the darkness. "Trina?" She waited for a response, but the night remained still. She decided to make sure. "Hey, Corey, Trina says she wants to hook up with you, but I told her you like boys." There was still no reaction. Satisfied that her friends weren't spying on her, she turned back to the door. She cleared away a few brittle vines and then stopped as she noticed the rusted chain and padlock lying on the ground. She reached out to grasp the lock and wasn't surprised to find that it was twisted freely in her hand. The cemetery was a popular spot for vagrants and drug users. She hoped there were none in residence tonight. Turning back to the doors, she gave them a push with both hands. They didn't budge, so she braced her shoulder against them and pushed as hard as she could. The door screeched and scraped along the ground until it was open just enough for her to fit through. Oh my god, my character is so big. I am so sorry. I just realized that. I am so sorry. Leaning her head in through the opening, she was assaulted with the smell of urine and another old musty scent she couldn't place. "Oh, gross," she said, Disgusted, she pulled her cell phone out of her back pocket and typed, "I'm right outside the museum. Can I just take a pic of the front doors? It smells totally disgusting in there." She waited a moment for Trina's response. It wasn't encouraging. "Nope, the dare is for you to take a selfie inside the museum right at midnight. Say hi to Vincenzo for me." She typed back, "Screw you." Thought for a moment, and then added a smiley face emoticon for great measure. She imagined at one time the family must have been wealthy to have their own burial crypt. The legend was that Vincenzo wasn't even buried there originally. Because of his crimes, he was buried in an unmarked grave somewhere upstate. Only a year later, his body was exhumed due to reported paranormal disturbances in the cemetery that contained his remains. The authorities didn't believe any of it, of course, but the burial ground started to gain cult status among spiritual thrill seekers. They would appear in droves, hoping to catch a glimpse of the monster of Milford. It was enough to convince them to move Vincenzo to the family mausoleum. Stacy put her phone into flashlight mode and held it up in front of her. Then, crinkling her nose against the smell, she stuck her head through the door once more. "Hello? Is there anyone here?" she asked the darkness with no response. "If there's any rapist or murderer in here, I feel it's fair to warn you that I'm pretty scrappy, so don't try anything, okay?" She smiled, a nervous half smile, and slipped through. For an instant, she felt something grab the bottom of her jeans, shorts, and panicked. She swung her fist down and behind to hit whoever had grabbed her and struck something sharp. Crying out in pain, she looked down and saw that her shorts were caught on an errant nail sticking from the woodwork. "Damn it!" she cursed, more from fear than pain. A long scratch ran across the heel of her hand, already beading with blood. Swearing again, she wiped her hand on her hoodie and reached down to remove her shorts from the nail, then pushed the rest of the way through the door. She took a couple of steps inside, then stopped and played her light around. The interior looked like something out of an old horror film. Large round arches undulated around the room on whose walls hung antique steel brackets. At one time, they would have held torches, but now contained long neglected lanterns blanketed in a thick layer of dust. As the light swept through the room, it brushed over rows of storage niches that held the ashes of the dead. Over each one sat a brass nameplate. Most were covered in rough green film. Benjamin, Antonio, Samuel, Desmond. The names continued in rows around the interior. She moved over to one archway that contained only 3 plates. As her light illuminated each one, she felt a chill as she read Ruth Marcoville, Constance Marcoville, and Lucy Marcoville. Here were the remains of the 3 girls that Vincenzo had murdered all those years ago. She felt a sudden pang of sadness at how innocent these young girls had been, and how they were betrayed so terribly by the very man who should have protected them. Reaching out, she touched the cold metal of each plate in turn. Saying a silent prayer, she lingered a moment more than turned away. Her foot struck something that went clattering across the stone floor. Startled, Stacy shone the light in the direction of the sound to find an empty beer can resting against the side of a large structure at the center of the room. Gradually, raising her light from the floor, she could make out a large marble sarcophagus. She cautiously moved over to it and ran one hand over the smooth surface of the stone, her fingers making a trail in the thick layer of dust. The tomb itself was unremarkable. The rectangular slab was featureless, except for a single word carved into the marble in bold letters: Vincenzo. So here he was, the infamous child killer himself. She stared at the tomb, and for a moment she could picture the monster of Milford, throwing the slab aside and rising up with bleached bones and dry papery flesh, reaching for her to join him in his eternal sleep. She let out a nervous laugh. Okay, Vince, I hope you're not camera shy, she said as she turned off the flashlight, then set the camera app to selfie. Turning her back on the tomb, she held the phone out in front of her. She could see the sarcophagus behind her and lined it up in the shot. She thought for a moment, then held up the middle finger of her left hand as a special gift for Trina. She was about to push the photo button when something moved behind her on the screen. She was sure of it. A gray, shadowy mass went from left to right in the space between her and the sarcophagus. Turning to look, her eyes darting back and forth, she pointed the light in the same direction but could see nothing except the rows of burial niches lining the wall behind her. She swallowed, then licked her lips. Probably some animal, she thought, not entirely convinced. Stacy lifted the phone once again, now wanting to be done with the whole thing. Her hand trembled as she snapped the photo. The flash strobed a few times then stopped, lifting her fingers to rub her eyes. She cursed. Damn it! Good job, Stacy. She could see nothing but a mass of bobbing white dots. She blinked a few times and tapped on her conversation with Trina, quickly attached the photo and sent it. Still trying to blink away the dots, she held the phone out in front of her, like a flashlight, and began to move. It buzzed before she'd taken more than a couple of steps. Lol, good job, Stace, but it doesn't count. She lifted one eyebrow and typed back. What are you talking about? Why doesn't it count? The deal was for you to do it alone. You cheated. Huh? She said, then typed. I am alone. Neither of you had enough guts to do this with me, remember? She could see the large doors at the other end of the room and turned toward them. She got about 4 steps when her phone started to vibrate. Trina was calling her. What do you want, Trina? This really isn't the best time. Get out there now, Stacy! She sounded nervous. What do you think I'm trying to do? Did you think I planned to camp out here? Stacy, seriously, there's someone else in there with you. Just get out now. Stop it, Trina. It's creepy enough in this place without you trying to scare me. Stop being a shithead. Stacy, I mean it. Look at the picture. There's something. She hung up. Trina could be such a jerk. She could see Corey pulling a stunt like that, but not her. There's someone in there with you, Stacy said in a mocking, high-pitched voice. She chuckled, but she felt her heart rate speeding up. She hadn't looked at the photo before sending it, but now she felt a sickness rising from the bottom of her stomach as a trembling finger hovered over the screen and tapped the message that contained the picture. The photo went to full size, and what she saw there drained the blood from her face and left her tongue feeling like sandpaper. She was in the foreground with Vincenzo's tomb behind her, but standing above, foot to the right of it was a figure. She wasn't sure if it was male or female, but it was large and it had one dark hand resting on the tomb. Its facial features were distorted in a wash of gray and black, but its eyes were like deep black pits. The figure's other hand looked to be holding something with a handle that ended in a long curve. It looked like some type of blade. It looked like a sickle. Stacy could feel adrenaline coursing through her as a voice that sounded like the crunch of dry, dead leaves hissed in her ear. Mary. The scream that came from her was like no sound she had made before. The phone fell from her hand, and instantly the room was cloaked in blackness. She ran, charging headlong into the darkness, not caring what was in front of her. She managed only 7 strikes before slamming face first into one of the walls. Disoriented, she shook her head and held up a hand to her nose. She tasted the blood as it ran down her lips. She no longer had an idea where the door was. For a moment, she thought it had vanished. That whatever was in here with her had sealed her in forever, so it could kill her at its leisure. Then, as she twisted her head around in panic, she saw a thin stripe of light in the darkness ahead. It wasn't far, and relief flooded through her. Thank God, she thought. Thank God, thank God, thank God. Then she was falling. Something pushed her on her back, and she went sprawling forward, her ankle twisting. She heard a snap as she hit the marble floor. The pain was excruciating as she cried out. The rolling over onto her back, she gripped her leg to her chest. No, I'm sorry. Please, I'll go. I'll leave right now. Just please don't hurt me. She pleaded to the darkness, tears blurring her vision. The crypt remained silent in response. Her ankle dropped, but her fear won out of the pain. And she tried to push herself up. She didn't get far before something shoved her back down again. This time the force didn't go away, as if a heavy body was sitting on her. She next felt something cold press against her throat, and knew that it was Vincenzo's sickle. Then the breathing returned, that dry, dead, inhaling and exhaling right beside her. Just one more. The voice sounded like it came from her inside her head. She could hear the satisfaction in the thing's words at finally getting what it had so long for, the last of an unbroken bloodline. Stacy was not going to die in this terrible place. She heaved with both her arms to lever herself up, but the more she tried, the more pressure the apparition put on her body. She could feel the frigid blade cutting into the side of her neck. She tried to kick her legs, but the pressure on her chest was too much, and she was quickly running out of air. Dots danced and popped in front of her eyes. Desperately, she flailed her arms out, looking for something, anything that could help her. She began to weaken. She tried to scream again, but nothing came out. Then, right hand hit something. She saw a small blinking orange light in the dark. Cell phone. She snatched it up and struck blindly at where she thought the thing's head was. She hit something solid and heard a satisfying crunch. The terrible breathing turned into pain, filled hissed, and pressure on her body vanished. She coughed and gasped for air and tried to stand. Her broken ankle wouldn't support her weight, and she fell back down, dropping her phone again. She crawled the last few feet to the door, crying uncontrollably. She put her hand on the edge of the frame and pulled herself into the thin strip of moonlight that leaked through the opening. Again, the monster's voice echoed in the chamber, louder this time. Mary. She thrust madly for the light outside the mausoleum, but then something grabbed the back of her hair. She screamed and thrashed, but her hair wouldn't come free. Panicking, she reached back to fight off the entity, but felt sharp metal instead. Her eyes opened wide in realization. It was the same nail that had caught on her shorts on the way in. She quickly grabbed a tight wad of her hair just in front of the nail and pulled as hard as she could. There was a ripping sound as it tore free. Then, with tears and snot running down her face, she reached out and grabbed a handful of weeds, pulled herself into a kneeling position, and scrambled from the mausoleum. She wanted to stand and run, but her ankle wouldn't let her. She crawled as fast as she could across the dew-soaked grass. Stacy didn't know if the thing was behind her or not, but she didn't care. She just wanted to get far away from this terrible place and the nightmare it contained. Then her hand grabbed her leg. She shrieked and kicked furiously, but the entity was too strong, and the pain in her ankle was too great. Her nails clawed the ground for purchase as it pulled her back along the damp ground. She looked around in desperation for anything that she could use as a weapon, but there was nothing but the cold grass. A weight settled on her back, and an unseen hand jerked her head back. The last thing Stacy Chapman heard as the cool metal of the blade slid across her throat was 3 whispered words. Just one more. The boy strode quickly down the dirt road. The night around him was quiet. He tore off his black robe as he went, holding it away. It was not to get bloodstains on his clothes, and wrapped it around the old hand sickle. He smiled, remembering what it felt like when the blood sunk into her flesh. It like something was complete. It felt good. He wished it didn't have to be Stacy, but she was what the monster required, the end of the bloodline. It had to be her. Corey walked a short way into the woods beside the road, dug a hole with his hands, and dropped in the bloody robe. He was weighing up whether to bury the sickle too or toss it into the quarry on his way home when his phone buzzed. Corey, answer the phone! I still can't get through Stacy! Where are you? He looked at Trina's message, then at the sickle lying in the dirt. Just one more. Finally, I'm done. Oh my god, I am so sorry if it takes so long. I'm sorry if it took so long, guys. I couldn't even see your text, your chat. But yes, thank you for listening. Let me see. Oh, wait, let's see. Okay, so Kyomi how to speedrun Outlast 2. Well, maybe I can try. Maybe. That depends on my heart. Just like if I scream a lot, apa kabar kalian? How are you guys then? Cause my scream, not gonna lie, it's quite an ear rape actually. So I'm sorry. But yeah. So what's your on the creepypasta that I read earlier? So in short, basically there's this family called what is it? the Marcoville. There's a family named the Marcoville. Yeah, Marcoville family. And well, there's a murder in the family named Vincenzo, and he planned to kill every single one of his children. Yeah, so he wants to kill all of his children, but he failed to kill everyone. So there's only one left. Yeah, because he got caught. Yes. The one who survived was called Mary, and well, she got married, and she had grandchildren of her own and great grandchildren, and yeah, and Stacy is I don't either she's the great grandchild or just a grandchild. Yeah, so she's her bloodline, and well, for school, Stacy decided to make a presentation about Vincenzo, because well, her friends suggested it, and then see, her friend just like gave her a challenge to take a picture with the tomb, Vincenzo's tomb. She went there, and well, basically she was killed there. Yeah, so she visited the tomb, take a selfie, and like send it to her friend. She got haunted, you know, quote unquote haunted, and she was killed there. And plot twist, the plot twist was that apparently the one who killed her is her friend Corey. So there's two friends, Trina and Corey. Trina was the one who gave the challenge, but Corey is the one who killed her. So apparently Corey went out to finish Vincenzo's main goal, which is to end the bloodline. And yeah, Stacy was the last person in their bloodline. Yeah, it was a big plot twist. I didn't expect that Corey would go out on his way to pretend to be a ghost and kill her own friend. Tapi ito kayo doang nga sih. Sorry ka, I can't focus on the story that you read because I'm too sleepy. It's fine. It's already 8 anyways. I'm just here to well, to just tell the stories, because I didn't expect the game to end fast, to end so early, like only 20 minutes. Ditasaram ko sa tangan kiri ko menjadi senjataku semenjak bertemu Ghost. Terseram ko satu tangan kiriku menjadi senjataku. I see. Benar kayak dongeng? Yes, exactly. It took like 30 minutes. I think it took 30 minutes for me to read that. Even though if you read it alone, it's probably like it's gonna take only 11 minutes, but it took longer than expected for me to act and everything. Yes, so Swamiphilia, hello, welcome to the stream. Hello. Oh, ternyata I'm disappear juga ada. Tapi aku belum sempat lihat chat. And also Raf, halo. Makasih sudah datang. Ya udah pergi kah? Yes. Kenapa Swamiphilia? Kenapa? Aku baca chat dulu ya, guys. Kyomi baca apa? Creepypasta tiba-tiba jadi kecil. Yeah. So I can't focus on my character too. Sometimes it went crazy and stuff. So yeah. But no, Arigato. let me read Jaka's text karena tadi itu apa namanya aku belum sempat baca. Dwi, kamu santai aja moderator. Hey, kamu santai aja. Lama-lama ngantuk komen. Nah, I'm just gonna read this one creepypasta and that's it, and we should talk because the story is so long, so it's gonna take a lot of time. Kita ngobrol-ngobrol aja ya. Ayo, kita ngobrol aja. Ini kita baca teksnya Jaka. Wait, ini kenapa kok? Kenapa nggak gerak? Hey. Kisah hororku terjadi bulan lalu. Di waktu malam, aku ke sawah sama saudara, cari katak jam 10-an. Nah, pas di tengah-tengah sawah, aku lihat sosok kayak makhluk alien gitu di pohon pisang. Terus aku ngomong ke saudara, lihat ada yang lari di sana deket pohon pisang. Terus aku sama saudara nyamperin pas udah sampai di tempat makhluk itu lari ada jejaknya. Dan kita mutusin pulang. Wait, kenapa kalian deketin? Kenapa kalian nyamperin? Kalau udah sus gitu harusnya kalian lari aja deh. Itu serem banget. If I were you, I would just run. I don't want to be the main character of a horror movie because I am not willing to take risk. Okay? Ini ceritaku. Oh wait, Homo-san, thank you for coming. I'm sorry. You came. It's fine if you came late. We just played a little and I read a creepypasta. Cheeseman. Ini ceritaku kemarin malam yang tidak bisa tidur untuk mengawasi makhluk itu. My dog's been scratching at the door for 45 minutes at 2 a.m. But he's still sleeping on my bed with my little sister. Dude, it was crazy yesterday. Cheeseman, are you alright? We were in the voice chat. Kita lagi ngobrol di voice chat dan dia tiba-tiba mute dan bilang kalau kalau makhluknya sudah masuk ke rumahnya. And I don't know what to say. You know, bakal lebih serem lagi kalau tiba-tiba ada suara. Terus dengeran suara itu di voice chat kita. Aduh, itu bakal kerasa banget sih seremnya. Aku denger dari Cheeseman aja udah deg-degan, apalagi mendengar suaranya gitu. Tangan kiriku jadi lebih bertenaga dan lebih kuat daripada tangan kanan semenjak ketemu ghost. Jadi kalau angkat barang jadi mengandalkan tangan kiri. Kalau aku ngangkat tangan cuma pakai tangan kanan, tangan kiri jadi rasanya berat. Cuma pakai ngangkat tangan. Kalau aku ngangkat tangan cuma pakai tangan kanan, tangan kiri jadi rasanya berat. Gimana? Aku nggak ngerti. Kita hororku udah hampir 5 hari. Mimpi kena NTR, astaga. Dah gara-gara itu aku sakit. Oh, are you okay now? I hope you're okay. Semalam rumahku benar-benar chaos. I know. How could you live like that? What? I would just pack up and leave. Untuk angkat barang. Barang apa ini? Untuk angkat barang apa ini? God. I guess so. Ini ada story holo lagi. Yeah, it's fine. You guys can share your own horror stories in the chat, and I'm gonna read it because I am not gonna read another creepypasta. It's too long, and it's gonna be like it's gonna make you sleepy. That's why I'm not gonna do it. Tatakai, Cheeseman-san. Tatakai. Saat dia menggaruk di luar kamar, aku hanya bisa duduk sambil membelakangi pintu kamar dengan tongkat di tanganku. Untuk digebukin kah? Tongkat kayak I'm ready for action, you know. Yes, ini malam Jumat. Yes, exactly. It's the best time is supposed to be Friday night, but you know, just in case if well, I don't know about Ran. Yeah, just in case Ran is gonna live stream tomorrow, I avoid having a live stream on a Friday, because I want Ran to have her time too. I want everyone to visit her instead of kayak bagi dua gitu time-nya, like divide your attention. So yeah. Jadi sorry parah. Kyomi pernah ngalamin horror experience kah? Horror experience? Well, waktu itu aku pernah kan ya itu jurit malam termasuk horror experience? Gimana? Jurit malam sih. So jurit malam aku, well, I just have to walk around like a path with like 8 of my friends, kayak berlapan kita harus jalan lewatin hutan gitu. Terus ya, well, the place is really creepy because we were on a mountain. We were on a mountain and damn, you don't know what to expect. Well, I don't think it's a horror experience because it was staged. The ghost, Papa Pocongnya itu stage kan ya. Walaupun aku udah expect kalau bakal ada jump scare, aku masih teriak. I mean, kayak so jurit malamnya itu kita pergi ke checkpoint ketemu and then we have a password when we meet like when we go to the checkpoint, just in case we're not like a real person, just in case, like just to check if like one of us is not a real person, kayak ya untuk filter, takutnya tiba-tiba ada setan gitu kan, gak lucu ya. And then so every checkpoint itu kita beneran di jump sama guru, tau gak sih? So jadi kalau in all checkpoints there's one military guy and one teacher. Now the teacher, I have a teacher who has when we visited the checkpoint, the teacher was like really quiet, and suddenly she just jumped out of nowhere. Like she was behind a tree, I think, or a tent, and suddenly she jumped out of nowhere. Like everyone screamed. Like itu beneran aku kira kuntilanak, tau gak sih? Aku kira kuntilanak karena guru aku itu diem aja. Aku ngeliatin terus kayak, ini beneran guru aku atau setan gitu ya. Masalahnya diem doang. And then like she literally just like jumped from her hiding spot to greet us. Like she just jumped out of nowhere. It was more scary than actually meeting like the staged pocong. Itu kayak itu lebih creepy itu. Kayak aku ngeliatin terus, ini guru aku beneran atau enggak? Taunya impostor gitu ya. Oke. Itu aku masih agak trauma sih. Aku masih susah sama guru aku itu, beneran. Guru aku diem. Walaupun orang militer itu jelasin kayak pertanyaan gitu-gitu, kayak di little game gitu, itu guru aku diem doang. Jadi aku kayak nggak tahu itu beneran guru atau enggak. Terus abis itu along with her jumping out of her hiding place, she also created like this. She also like smacked like a pole, some kind of bamboo pole. Terus kayak berhenti, pak gitu, kayak pak gitu, kayak terus ada suara apa namanya, daun-daun gitu. Sumpah itu jantungannya, hey. Aku nggak suka jurit malam. Kenapa? Untuk apa ini? Aku tidak tahu apa-apa yang dilakukan lagi untuk malam ini. Dia sudah mulai aktif. Gambar teh, cheese mansan. Harus awas ya. Aku nggak ngantuk karena cerita yang Kak Kyomi bacain sih. Iya kak? Cerita pendek aja kali ya. Kayaknya cerita mendingan pendek gak sih? Kayak kalau creepypasta itu aduh buset, lama banget. Hororku pernah ditembak di kepala waktu di mimpi dan itu loop sama semalam 3 kali. Buset. Kamu kenapa? Ada apa? Tiba-tiba mimpinya malah tembak di kepala.
Daijoubu? Pernah mimpi masuk neraka, astaga. Pernah kalau pengalaman horor aku sering sih, tapi nggak enak cerita aja. Itu kayak masih punya banyak waktu gak sih? Pernah ketemu kunti merah di SD ku. Waktu itu kamu cerita tentang kunti merah ya? Kunti merah ngapain? Betul ngapain ya? Yeah, suddenly it changed to 9 people. The scary part, if one of us is if either one of us is missing or there's an additional person. Oh god, that's scary. That's why you hold hands. Tapi tahu gak sih, itu di tim jurit malam itu ada satu yang kayak they're a couple. Kayak mereka itu berdua terus, kayak mereka pegang mereka. Wait, actually, yeah, they're a couple, but somehow, for example, kayak kan apa sih, jalannya agak berbatuan. Nah itu malah aku yang megangin ceweknya, tau gak sih? Aku kayak megangin tangan ceweknya itu kayak dia semacam princess gitu. Itu malah cowoknya kayak diam aja, tapi mereka gimana? Aku masih bisa ngerasa bucinnya walaupun mereka nggak terlalu bucin banget gitu kayak. I'm a bit jealous. Imagine ya, jurit malam sama pacar gitu. Aduh. Kayaknya sih less takut sih harusnya sih. I guess for them maybe it's less scary for them because they have each other, you know. Password gua waktu jurit malam panjang sumpah. Waktu hafalinnya pakai aksara Sunda. Aksara Sunda mantap. Aduh. Aksara Sunda susah. Hey. Mana nih? Kyomi, awas di jendela. Itu nggak ada jendela. Aku kamar gak ada jendela. Kalau ini juga aku lagi nggak di ruangan gitu, jadi nggak ada jendelanya di ruangan lain itu. Hai, tuh bukannya takut banget jalan. Aku kalian jurit malam. Iya, kita jurit malam. Bukannya pasti pernah ya sekali, paling di LDKS kali ya. Di LDKS, foto itu aku di LDKS loh. Ini hororku waktu pagi hari habis sholat subuh. Aku kan pulang, kebetulan di depan itu pohon mangga. Nah katanya di situ ada penunggunya. Waktu aku lewatin ada sosok cewek di atas pohonnya, terus aku lari. Itu juga di komplek aku juga ada, tau gak sih, kayak rumor, nggak tahu ini benar atau enggak, tapi kayak katanya satpam ngeliat di atas pos satpamnya gitu, ada satpam yang ngeliat kunti kayak duduk di atas pohon. Aku langsung I hope it's not true. The problem is in my neighborhood ada sempet banyak ular aja masuk. Ular aja ada di neighborhood aku, apalagi mungkin if it's true. No, I hope it's not true. Tolong. Kalau beneran sih udah capek aku sih, nggak ngerti lagi, pindah rumah langsung kali ya. Mungkin lagi mendalami peran. Iya, itu guru aku ya, tentang guru aku lupa lagi nih konteks. Sabar Kyomi, arigato Kai-san, arigato. Sini Kai, peluk. I want some hug, I need hug. Mimpi buruk yang bikin trauma saat ini adalah saat aku melihat ledakan nuklir di depan mataku. Aku tahu itu biasa, tapi suara getaran bahkan rasa takutnya saat ledakan itu benar-benar sangat nyata. Ledakan nuklir, buset. Daijoubu? Ledakan nuklir, aduh. I see. Tangan kiri gini, aku bisa berinteraksi dengan alam lain. I see. Tangan kirimu kah? Bisa berontak. I see. Naruhodo. I get it. Jurit malam bersama kunti. No. Jangan, serem. Bukannya takut malah jelas. Iya. Bukannya takut malah jelas. Benar. Ini, aku jadi ingat. aku gimana ya, jadi mungkin kalian nggak tahu, tapi kadang aku ketawanya kayak Kunti. Terus sempet teman-teman SMA aku, mereka bilang, kalau kita mau buat video horor, disuruh buat film gitu ya, yang horor, udah biarin Kyomi aja yang isiin suara Kuntinya, yang jadi Kuntinya. Karena bener aku ketawanya kayak Kunti katanya. Astaga, emang padahal itu padahal itu tidak disengaja itu. Jadi malam itu membuat masa sekolahmu berwarna. Exactly. Tapi aku cuma sekali doang kok. Itu waktu SMA itu. Waktu LDKS itu kelas 10. Waktu itu kelas 10 aku. Tapi kalau ini online ya nggak mungkin kali ya. Nggak mungkin. Pasti. Kalau ada dan disuruh berkelompok saat jurit malam, percayalah itu kurang memuaskan. Disuruh berkelompok kurang memuaskan dari mana? Itu maksudnya udah sendiri berkelompok aja udah jantungnya pagi sendiri gitu. Berapa? Karena emang kayak Kunti tawanya Kyomi. Hey, enggak. Aku nggak kayak Kunti. Bisa nggak ya? Aku praktekin kali. Coba nanti aku baca doanya. Ular, barusan ada ular kemarin masuk ke rumahku. Interaksi alam lain. Isekai? Enggak, sengaja jitak setan. Oh, I see. Bisa kak kamu, buset. Interesting. Tapi serem gak sih? Ya, gimana ya? Ngeliat aja serem apalagi megang gitu. Jelas, jurit malam sangat berwarna. Apalagi ada orang bego yang lari-lari tengah malam di kuburan untuk menyebur ke itu kak, itu jangan bilang kamu kak. Maksudnya yes. Waktu itu perasaan Cisman pernah cerita ya, ada yang jebur ke sungai kan? Kayaknya itu kayaknya di maksud Cisman. Ini horor jadi merinding sendiri aku. Pernah mimpi ketemu sekte yang mana kalau kita nggak masuk agama mereka, maka kita akan dibunuh. Saat itu aku melihat satu orang. Astaga! Kalian kok kalian pernah bisa gitu? Kalian mimpinya serem-serem juga ya? Aku mimpi dikondisikan. Aku mengkondisikan diri untuk tidak untuk tidak mengingat mimpi yang seram. Biasanya cuma ingat waktu pagi itu sudah. Habis itu aku nggak ingat apa-apa lagi. Bagian paling seremnya aku sadar kalau itu mimpi tapi terlalu nyata dan bisa kejadian diri. Enggak, amit. Tolong, jangan. Don't, please, no. Dan TKP-nya sama persis sama daerahku. Oh Lord, I see. Serem dulu ya. Aku merinding. I don't know. Aku harus calm down. Hai, Kyomi pernah nggak mimpi terus mimpi itu jadi kenyataan? Mimpi? Mungkin kalau aku experience deja vu kali. Ya, ke tempat ini. Padahal pertama kali, tapi aku pernah mimpiin sebelumnya. Jadi hasilnya deja vu. Bisa kayak gitu. Aku kalau kecerdak. Mungkin kalau mimpi kayak pernah, like for example kayak mimpi tentang doi gitu. Mimpi tentang doi. Terus jadi kenyataan kayak pacaran gitu. Ya, pernah. Kalau kayak gitu pernah. Itu mimpi terseramku sih setelah mimpi masuk neraka. Astaga, iya. Ya deja vu aku juga sering. Aku sering deja vu karena gimana ya? Antara itu I believe in
reincarnation obviously, dan aku juga roh juga. Jadi gimana, mungkin dulu aku pernah kesana, kan aku sering jalan-jalan ya sebagai roh. Aku sering jalan-jalan sebagai roh gitu, kayak jalan-jalan kemana aja around the world gitu. Terus ya mungkin aku pernah kesana, aku nggak tahu, aku nggak hafal. Tapi ya di Jawa pasti sering. Bisa penari pada waktu tahukah sempat viral. Oh, tahu. Tapi aku nggak terlalu tahu like specifically ceritanya kayak gimana. Tapi gimana sih? Aku juga sebenarnya nggak terlalu pingin tahu karena serem. Aku punya buku juga kah, Dwi? Nah itu asik. Bukunya, ada bukunya. Kakak buku bentar kita search dulu. Buku KKN Desa Penari. Kenapa ada bukunya? Damn. Ih, jadi serem ya. Apanya ceritanya sih Kyomi? Isi panjang. Ya sampai makanya dibuat buku ya, bisa sampai buku gitu, bukan cuma kayak beberapa halaman gitu ya. Naruto. So basically ada sebuah desa. Apa nih? Aku coba cari sinopsis KKN Desa Penari. Nih, ada nih. Tapi ini tentang filmnya, ya filmnya. Segera tayang pada 2022. Filmnya belum tayang kah? Aku kira udah ada loh. Mimpi yang paling epic itu adalah saat aku mimpi dengan berpindah tempat, yang dimana setiap tempat itu penuh dengan mayat dan potongan tubuh. Buset, Anda ngapain aja sampai bisa mimpi kayak gitu? Random juga ya. Deja vu bukan lagu. Deja vu itu kayak kamu kalau kamu pergi ke suatu tempat atau sesuatu hal terjadi, kamu merasa kayak kok kayak aku pernah melakukan ini atau aku pernah kesini gitu. Itu deja vu kayak gitu. Ini Kyomi aku out dulu ya. Oke, nanti balik lagi. Hai. Silahkan pergi. Jemur bajunya. Punya kayak aku iseng beli buku itu. Panjang tapi mantap isinya. Ayo baca. Dua perspektif, ada dua perspektif dari perspektif siapa nih? Dari siapa aja nih? Ini aku cari sinopsisnya. Oke, lumayan pendek sinopsisnya, untung lah. Karena kalau terlalu banyak aku nanti kayak bacain creepypasta tadi. Jadi 6 mahasiswa datang ke sebuah desa terpencil untuk melakukan kuliah kerja nyata. Rupanya desa tersebut menyimpan banyak misteri, sehingga mereka harus mematuhi aturan yang berlaku. Kepala desa, Pak Prabu, memperingatkan mereka untuk menghindari batas gapura terlarang dan mematuhi aturan masyarakat setempat. Situasi semakin pelik saat Ayu dan Bima melakukan hubungan terlarang. Cutto mate. Dan melanggar peraturan yang berlaku. Akhirnya mahasiswa itu berhadapan dengan peristiwa aneh dan teror sosok penari misterius yang mengerikan. Dengan bantuan dukun setempat, mereka berusaha keluar dari teror itu dan kembali dengan selamat. Cutto mate. Hubungan terlarang. No way. Begitukah? Mereka aneh-aneh, mereka begitukah? Pusat bisa begitu. I see. Oke, kita lihat lagi. Kakak coba ini kayak itu terlalu pendek ya. Aku kurang apa yang dilakukan penari itu? Aku pengen tahu nih. Aduh. Ini mereka berangkat. Jadi pada saat perjalanan mereka udah dengar, merasakan kejanggalan dari suara gamelan layaknya sebuah pesta dan juga siluet wanita yang tengah menari di kegelapan. Hingga akhirnya tiba di sebuah desa. Oh, jadi dari awal mereka udah lihat kayak sus gitu ya? Ada yang sus gitu. Terus pada satu malam dimana apa sih? Oke, kakaknya mulai. Terus mengikuti Bima ke tempat berlarang yang dinamakan Tapak Tilas yang posisinya berada di sebelah desa. Terus ada bangunan megah lengkap dengan alat musik tradisional Jawa. Mendengar wanita yang menangis. Tiba-tiba tersirat wajah seseorang wanita ya. Kemudian karena yang seperti mendengar suara Bima. Oh, jadi si Widya ini ngintip ke dalam gubuk. Ternyata isi dari gubuk itu ada Bima yang berendam di sebuah sinden dan dikelilingi oleh seekor ular besar. Buset! Wait, what? Bisa gitu? Segala sekitar tempat itu menjadi ramai dengan macam-macam makhluk dan juga dendam. Oh, semenjak saat itu mereka langsung jadi yang melakukan hal yang dilarang itu kayak mereka malah ngeliat ke gubuk, kayak mereka kepoan, astaga. I see. Permaku sedang menari-nari layaknya sebuah pesta. Ternyata penari itu temennya Ayu. Kemudian Widya pun berlari menuju desa sambil takut dengan kondisi tapak tilas. No. Kondisi tapak tilas apa itu? Tapak tilas itu apa? Bekas jalan, bekas jejak. Jadi ada bekas jejaknya gitu. Ada bekas dari seseorang. Jadi napak tilas itu bekas jejak seseorang yang pernah berbuat. Oh, jadi maksudnya ada sisa kayak evidence kalau mereka ada melakukan sesuatu di situ. People say that's based on true story. Yes, I've heard it too. Aku juga ya, aku pernah dengar. Tapi serem juga ya kalau itu beneran based on true story. Imagine you being the college students gitu, jadi mahasiswanya. Terus beneran experience itu. Gila gak sih? Kertasnya udah kuning dong. Tapi jadi semakin serem, jadi pengen baca lagi. Buset. Udah lama artinya belum dibaca. I see. Jadi fontnya ini, wow. Ini aku makanya baca resensi deh. Aku baca resensi. Oke. I see. Kita nanti nungguin filmnya aja, guys. Kita nonton filmnya. Ya nggak nonton bareng, tapi ya udah. Nah, kayaknya sudah saatnya. Sudah saatnya nggak tahu. Wah, kita end aja di sini. Kita udah berapa nih? 1 jam 30 menit. This is a shorter stream. I'm really sorry, Mina. Karena aku juga udah capek. Maaf ya kalau aku ada salah kata-kata, ada apa. Gimana, Say? And sorry if it was not planned well, because I actually aku pingin main game-nya itu tanpa lihat ada apa itu di game. Jadi langsung kayak gas aja aku mainnya. I didn't know that it's that short. So yeah, this true story setauku di seorang daerah pedalaman Jawa. Iya, Jawa Timur maybe. Okay. Itu karena 2 teman mereka yang udah tulas full. Yang hubungan terlarang itu kah? Itu mereka ngapain gitu lagi KKN. Terus malah ngapain hey. Dah 2-3 tahun sehingga tutup buku. 2020 katanya tuh. Hai. Otsukaremoba minasan. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you. we had fun. Kalau ada yang masih mungkin kita bisa lanjut ngobrol lagi di VC, tapi I think not now, but like maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow aku nggak stream, jadi bebas. Thank you so much for coming, and remember to follow my social media and buy me boba. Actually, buy me boba if you want to, of course. Makasih udah nemenin sambil kerja, Kyomi. Oh, Manut. Makasih juga udah datang. Makasih udah datang ya, Husika. Thank you. Aku sampai dongeng itu. Loh, mau cerita loh. Gue nasa mau cerita di DM aja atau gimana? Bisa aja cerita di DM aja kalau gitu. Karena udah lelah aku juga. Cerita di chat aja. Yes, exactly. Thank you so much for coming, guys. Sorry if I maybe made some mistakes. Thank you so much. I appreciate. Walaupun kalian mungkin ada beberapa yang cuma datang terus habis pergi, aku nggak apa-apa. It feels happy for kayak kalian titip absen aja nggak apa-apa. Thank you so much. I love you all. Thank you. What's boba? Kyomi out. Arigato. Minasan. Bye bye. Oyasuminasai.